Good morning. Good morning. Gosh, I look like I'm sitting kind of low today, don't I? Yeah, we'll have to adjust that later. Okay, so this is Easter weekend. Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday. And I want us to all take a moment to remember the gift we received during this time. And with that in mind, it's the time, Cindy, I didn't expect to see you this morning. I saw that you were out of town. Go enjoy the day with your grandkids. I'm assuming they're grandkids. Go enjoy the day with the family. Have fun. We'll see you soon. So, okay. So, what are we going to do today? We're going to make a gift. Good morning, Kingsbury Craft. Gail. Gail says good morning. Cindy says happy Easter. Gail says good morning. We did that. So anyways, we're going to make a gift today. We are going to use the In Brilliance module platform, and we're going to import files that I already own. You know, back before I was a digitizer, I went just like the rest of you to all the sites and bought files to use. And probably just like a lot of you, we have our file stash of the, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm sure I'll use it sometime. But sometimes it sometimes hasn't happened yet. So we have a huge accumulation of files. Well, today we're going to dig through some of my files and pull a few pieces out and rearrange them and add them. And yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, but you can tell. We're going to rearrange them, we're going to lay them out, and we're going to create, using these files, we're going to create a new file that we're going to stitch. Well, we're not going to stitch it today, but it will, it's available, to make it so that we can stitch it out and make a gift of it. We could do something that's, the Easter baskets, kids' Easter baskets. There's, I know that I've seen them. They're a bucket looking basket that's made of quilted fabric. We could, stitch on something like that. We could just put their name, but that would be too easy. Let's go see if we can't find a file or two, maybe three, to build our file. All right. Going to go over to, there we are. I'm little bitty. Embroids is great big. Now, let's hope this works. You ready? We are going to go up into the file and we are going to open a file. And that's not where we want to go. We're going to go all the way back to, I believe they're in E, and embroidery designs. One of the things that I want to suggest is, and you've probably already done this, when you buy a file and you download it, find a location on your computer hard drive that you want to keep all of your files. And then, and I don't think you can see this, and then build a folder that has subfolders, and in those subfolders are categories. My categories: alphabet, angels, animals. If you buy from a particular vendor that you really like, Anita Good Design, I have hers right here. Appliques, beach boats and water sports. What else do I have? Oh, we have an Easter. Fingers crossed that I got something in there ready. double click. There's another subfolder, Easter, celebrating Easter. Let's see if we can look at these. What do we got here? See if I can make those larger. We have the little chicken, Easter blessings. Oh, here's a nice one. This one would look good on a basket. We'll bring that one in. Now, I chose the 5x7 sizing, and we'll try to stay in that, because we're going to set this up for a 5x7 hoop. And now we're going to decide where we want to place it. What else do we want to put in here? Do we have anything else we want to look at? Let's see. What was on the other one? What else have we got in here? Oh, look, I even have some Eric Campbell's in here. Like I said, when I have a vendor that I really like their work, I want to keep their work in a folder marked for them. Let's see, who else have we got here? Creations by Kara. Let's see what she's got. Oh, some of those are pretty. Well, actually, they're all pretty, but not so much what I want to do today. So we'll go back up. Lindy G. Oh, I don't have any of hers in here. Sorry, Lindy. But I have you on my list. Did you know that years ago Marie Osmond had a line of files? Yeah, let's see. Got some lace in here. What else have we got? Got swirls and blossoms. Wing rainbow path. What is there? I have to admit, I haven't looked at a lot of these. Oh, pretty. See anything you're interested in looking at? So we're just going to go through a few of these and see what else we can find for our Easter basket. Do you know what these designs are for? I mean, you can stitch them flat on fabric, but these designs are specifically made for cutouts. A napkin, for example, if you had a napkin, you could place a design such as this in a corner. And what you do is you use a water-soluble, the fibrous type stabilizer, and you hoop that with your fabric. You stitch the cut line, and then, like applique, you're going to stop and trim out the excess fabric. In this case, the excess fabric is not on the outside of our stitch line. It is the inside, that whole area of fabric inside the stitch line. And then you continue with your stitching, and all of this is open. and it makes for a beautiful tone on tone napkin. Or you could use colors, but it's a beautiful project. Should you ever desire to make something like that, let me know. I can help you with that. What else have we got in here? Redwork, sock monkeys. Do you guys know sock monkeys? Sock monkeys are those cute little monkeys made out of a pair of red heel socks. And they're kind of near and dear to my heart, not only because I had a sock monkey as a child, but where I live, Rockford, Illinois, is the home of the red heel sock used to make sock monkeys. And every package of red heel socks would come with the instructions on how to make your very own sock monkey. All right. Do, do, do. Auto sales, professional emblems, people, patterns. What do we got here? Did you notice that? Oh, I can't see that one. Did you notice that I'm not concerned with file types here, whether it be a DST or PES or what are some of the others? JEF for Genome and Vikings VP3. You can pull all of those different files into in Brilliance with your layout. Let's see if we can't find just one more piece to put on here with our Easter message. Let's see. Nope, nothing juju. I'm kind of thinking of a corner flower arrangement. So let's see if there's anything in here that we can pull in. These are kind of pretty, and they don't have to be well, this one's going to be kind of large. We're going to copy and take this back over here and paste. Remember, if you're going to resize a machine file, you're going to want to test it, because a lot of the softwares will not remove or replace stitches. So if you have a design file that is 5,000 stitches at a 4x4 size, and you make it a 5x7 size, it still only has 5,000 stitches. If you take that same 4x4 file and you make it a 2x2 file, it has squished all those stitches together, and you still have 5,000 stitches. Keep that in mind when you're working with machine files. Still looking for another file. Let's see. Not quite what we're looking for. Maybe miniature files or miniature flowers. Too small. What's in my hatch tulip folder? Let's see. Where is my hatch tulip? Oh, here it is. You're right. Tulips. Actually, this might all be just one tulip, but let's see. Oh, that's pretty. I like the tulip, but maybe not necessarily the word tulip. Shall we pull that in? and copy and paste. Now we're going to rotate this around. Oh yeah, I think this is it. And then we're going to flip it because that's the direction I want it to lay in. Now, let's pull it out of position here for a minute. What do we have here? We have the word tulip, but I don't want the word tulip. So with my Brilliance editing, I can go up in here and select the stitches that I want to remove. I'm going to use this tool, and I don't know that you can see it, but it's an editing tool, to lasso the stitches that I want to delete. Now, there seems to be another one right here that I missed. What is this? Oh, no, it's gone. Now, here's another thought. We put our tulip here. What if we break that out and put a second tulip in there? Let's enlarge this a little bit. We're going to go back to our editing. We're going to take our lasso and we're going to very carefully copy and paste. Oops, not what I want to do. Undo. So now I just made a second tulip. No leaf, just the tulip. And I'm going to flip this one. Good morning, Barb. Good morning. I'm just showing how we're going to build a file. We've pulled in one file already, and now we've pulled in a flower that we're making some edits to add to our design. We're going to flip this tulip. Of course, it helps if I were on the right screen. We're going to place this tulip here. And maybe a slight curve. Shall we look and see what we've got? And of course, we can change the colors of our pieces to something that's already in our palette. What if we make that tulip yellow? And we make this tulip, oh, a lavender. What do you think so far? Okay, so we're making an Easter basket file. Facebook user, it's all because of you. You found the flower. I wanted it in that corner. Thank you. Okay, now, who is this Easter basket going to be for? Is this going to be an Easter basket for Grandma, who I'm sure would appreciate it? What if we, it could be an Easter basket that we give Grandma, who is, living alone now, unfortunately, and, God rest his soul, Grandpa's gone. but she loves visits from the grandkids. So let's make an Easter basket for Grandma. We want to add her name to her Easter basket. Um, let's see. We're going to add we're going to add Grandma in an arch over the top, and then I think in this area here we're going to put love the grands. So it's from the grandkids, and she can brag about it to all of her friends. Now, I'm just as guilty as anybody else. Just like my collection of files, I have a collection of fonts. So let's go see if we can't find something that Grandma's going to like. We're going to go to our lettering. We're going to place it up here. We want it to be in an arch. Let's see. That looks pretty bland though, doesn't it? Maybe not quite so much of an arch. Let's pull this back a little bit. Oh, there we go. But now we want to find a pretty script. Oops. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Something like this, maybe? What do you think? What else have we got here? Diana's always been one of my favorites. In fact, when I used to do wedding napkins, the ones that say this is a memory from my wedding to my grandmother. Sure, Gina, we can take some of the, when you say slant, are you talking about the arch, or are you talking about the direction in which the letters are laying? Ooh, Brittany. What do you think about Brittany? The letter slants. Is that more of what you're looking for? Giddy up. Oh, the curve was good. We're going to get to the editing of the letters in just a moment. So let's go ahead and let's go with the curve with the bold script, the bold cursive. Let's go ahead and give ourselves just a little more curl. Now, what we're going to do next is we are going to edit the letters so that they come together a little bit better. Okay? And I'm going to start with the middle one. In Brilliance, these green boxes are editing boxes. I'm going to get kind of crazy here. So if I highlight this particular green box, I can pull this letter anywhere I want. Of course, I'm going to undo it so it goes back to exactly where I had it. So then I'm going to take it And I'm going to put my letters together. I'm going to make it just a wee bit smaller. What do you think? If I highlight this individual letter, I can turn it to remove the slant. So that's grandma. Now, we only have a little bit of space here. So we're going to use some of the smaller lettering that I have. We have another space. We are going to, let's see. Because I have the Merrily module that goes with Embrilliance, I have the very small lettering that was created specifically for it. So let's take a look at, we want something from the kids. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Not quite what I had in mind. Okay, Barb, we'll take some of the slant out of the D. Thank you. Gina, is that what you were referencing as the D, maybe specifically? Let's do that. We're going to go back up here to the D. And we don't want to move it out of position, but we do want to oops. Better? Okay. So we're going back to our little letters here. Oops, not quite sure about that one. We want something that the kids That's a bit large. I'm going to take the slant out of this one. So with love, enter. Oh, more slant. Make it smaller. Oh, it won't go smaller. Yep. Some of the fonts in the Embrilliance platform have locks that will not allow you to resize excessively. And that's what we have here in this particular font. do we want to do here? One more set of lettering. And one more. We are going to use let's see. Okay. So here is our design. What do you think? We have just built a design that we can put on our machines and make a gift for grandma. What do you think? Of course, we can go through and change all the colors. Still not real happy with grandma. Maybe we should find a different lettering. I always forget about the editing tools. And of course, Gina knew this, huh? Yeah. She's a smart cookie. And even the teacher can learn something. Yeah. All right. I like this one better. What do you guys think? Yes. Is that not the font that I just used? Let's take a look. Yep, Diana. Oh, Diane font. No, I don't think I have that one. Do, do, do. Nope, I have Diana, but I will. Thank you, Barb. It does look good. And I will go look for the Diane font. Maybe it's one I should add to my collection. Okay. Well, that is how. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. I can't stitch this on a machine. Part of it is created here in the file. This was a PES file. I don't recall what file this was, but I tell you what, I'll look for it, Barb. Thank you. Could be Diana with ANNA or Diane. I will look for it. So we have our file, but we can't put it on the machine yet because we haven't saved it. And to save it, we go up here to File, and we're going to save the stitch and the working file, But because we started with a file name, we don't want to save under that name. So we want to change this to save as, and I'm just going to throw it in here in this download folder, and we're going to call it Granny's Easter. And of course, you can save it in any one of the formats that's listed here. PES is fine. I like saving in PES because it saves all the colors. There you go. Now I can load this design onto my machine and stitch it out on that cute little fabric Easter basket, fill it up with lots of goodies, and give it to Grandma. What do you think? All right. Any questions on how to build a file using stock files that you might already have? Just let me know. You can make a message in the comments here or send me an email. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find my email address and my website location listed under in the comments in the description section of the video. With that, I want to wish everybody a wonderful and loving Easter Sunday. And before I forget, I'll be out of town next week, hoping to be back by Friday afternoon, or by Friday night. So I will make every effort to have a broadcast on Saturday. Let me know if you have something in mind, what you want to see. Maybe we can just talk about DAX and the classes I'm taking there. But we'll see you next week. All right. Guess I could print myself big again. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know if you ever have any questions or if you have a subject you want to talk about. Be happy to help. All right. Going over here, and I'm going to...
Wasn't that fun? Do you have more questions? Do you want to learn something new? Join me at quicktostitch.com for coffee and conversation, and we'll talk about it. Embroidery machines, designs, and business. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.